हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय व्लॉग। हाउ आर यू ऑल? आज मैं वीडियो इंग्लिश में बनाऊंगा क्योंकि आप अगर दुबई में आ रहे हैं तो आपका इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए। मतलब एवरेज भी हो गया तो चलेगा, क्योंकि अगर मैं कुछ आपको दे सकता हूँ मेरे हिसाब से तो वो बहुत अच्छा चीज़ होगा। तो आज से मैं वीडियो इंग्लिश में बनाऊंगा सो दैट यू कैन लर्न what all basic needs are there. They can you people can learn from it. And today I'm going to discuss about how to crack interview in Dubai for pharmacist and what all questions they ask during the interview time, so that you don't get stressed out while giving an interview in any of the group. So when you are giving interview in India, they will check your resume. First question they will ask is, tell me about yourself. So everybody will tell to go thorough about, tell me about yourself, that passing, how many years of experience, like that you will tell. But here in Dubai nobody is gonna ask you anything about this. This is only the HR will ask you about, tell me about yourself. Here in Dubai you have actually 3 interviews here. First interview is being conducted by the HR team, or it can be vice versa. Means it can differ. First interview for me, first interview was taken by an HR. Then the second round is taken by the pharmacy managers, and the third interview was taken by pharmacy AGM. Like that, the interviews were being conducted during my time. So a second. Yeah, here nobody is going to ask you, tell me about yourself, what is your background from India, where have you worked. Nobody is going to ask you like that for the pharmacy field. First of all, only the HR will ask you all these things, like tell me about yourself, how much salary do you expect here, and like that questions will ask. The second round goes to the pharmacy managers. There are actually 4 pharmacy managers sitting right in front of you, and they will ask you all the questions regarding the pharmacology. So make sure you have a deep knowledge of pharmacology. Like for me, they asked what is the difference between vidagliptin and sitagliptin, what all the brands are there in India. First time when I came for an interview, so they asked me what is the difference between sitagliptin and vidagliptin. Then even they asked me what is the difference between diclofenac sodium and diclofenac potassium. And they asked me about hypertension classification, that calcium channel blockers, beta blockers, like that all questions they asked. They asked me isosorbate dinitrate, what is the main purpose of it and how it can be taken. Like that questions they will be asking you more about pharmacy knowledge. And make sure you have a slight knowledge about, make sure you go through the classifications, because classification are also a main part of the interview questions which are being asked here. Being a fresher, they will more focused on this all questions. Once you get experience, means they will ask the knowledge about the medicines which are available in Dubai or in UAE. So make sure you have gone through this pharmacology. Second thing I want to add to this is, like when we are giving an interview, if you don't know the answer, just don't say wrong things, because the managers sitting are professionals, and if you sometimes you will bluff the answer, like calcium channel blocker is not under the category of hypertensions. So you will bluff like something else, and that won't be accepted. Because if you don't know the answer, just simply say like I'll get back to you on this, sir, slightly give me some time. You can just avoid that questions in such a manner, rather than just bluffing the wrong answers. Because why, if you just give the bluff answers, these people can come to know, and they will ask you all detailed questions about the same thing which you have said the wrong answer. So it will become a negative impact on you, and there's no point giving your points to him. like negative points, so it will be a wrong impact. Yeah, the other thing is like they may ask you like how you will do cross promotions for the products. Cross promotions is a very important aspect when you're working in Dubai, specifically when you're working in a retail pharmacy. Cross promotions, how you will make, so that's a very important point. Cross promotion, generally people will ask how we will do the cross promotion. Cross promotion is an easy concept. When a patient comes to buy any medicines, you need to promote your other products so that you get some revenue out of it. It's not a wrong thing, and any company would like to have such kind of staff who have a skill of cross promotions of all the items. So that is a very important factor. For example, I will give an example. If someone comes for buying a diabetic medicines, okay, it's just your basic thing. I'm just telling you, if someone comes to come and buy a metformin tablet in the pharmacy, okay, he's being very genuine and asking you to asking the dosage and all. Maybe he will be having an idea about how to take the medicines, but genuinely he will ask like how to take and all, and you need to express him. Then comes the major factor. Then you need to tell like how much is your, just you need to guide them, how much is your sugar, fasting how much is your sugar. Then he will tell certain value. Then this is your fasting, after sugar how much it is, after breakfast, after food how much it is. I'm sorry, after food how much. I'm driving, so I could not okay, after food how much it is. Then he will tell you some ratio. Then you can guide him with a sugar machine like AccuCheck Performa and all. You can just give him an AccuCheck Performa machine. So that's just called a cross promotion, like you are helping your company with some additional revenue. So this is just a basic I'm telling you. For example, anyone comes with cough and all, cough and sore throat. Basically here we cannot give any antibiotics like in India we are giving simply antibiotics. No, if Dubai Health Authority found you giving antibiotics without the prescription, that's a heavy penalty. So you cannot give any antibiotics as if whatever you want you cannot give. So you have to be strict on dispensing the medicines, and you need to ask the prescription whenever it's possible. If chronic medications means you can just check. Yeah. Then second thing, like if anybody comes for buying a blood pressure medicines, that's a BP very high. If the BP is very high for the patients, then you can ask him like, can you take this BP device, like that. You can just a normal cross promotion. Then someone comes with coming for a sore throat and slight cough, then you can just push him with vitamin C, like that. Cross promotion you can do. This is the thing. Will like to add one I would like to add one story, small funny story into that. One of my friend went for an interview, and the interviewer just randomly asked like, if a patient comes and he don't have a money and he's asking for Panadol, what would you do? Then one of my friend replied like, how much I will do, I will cut the tablets and give it to him. This is not the logical answer, dear. How you can cutting tablets is not allowed in Dubai. How you can cut tablets and give it to the patient? This is completely restricted. This, like that answer is cannot be, these people cannot accept. This is complete wrong way to answer the thing. Yeah. Then other thing like interviewer can ask mainly about glycemic drugs, the differentiation of the medicines, like why Emeril M2 is better than Emeril 2. They may ask you the combination. I think this is available in India, so these all questions they might ask you. And if you are well enough, if you are good enough, they would immediately select you. If not, means they would like to hold you to get any other good candidate, and if they are not getting any candidate which is good enough, then might they will call you. But make sure guys you make your English somewhat better. I am not saying like you need to crack in English. No, it should be somewhat standard like normal English. Even if it is like slightly broken also, it's not an issue, but you need to have a good focus on English as well. And make sure you go through that pharmacology book. I think Tripathi, its name is Tripathi. You go through that book, and make sure you go through the classifications. Maximum they would ask the classifications of hypertension, not the detailed classifications, like random they will ask, is it coming in this category, like that. If you have opportunity, if you get an opportunity to go in Aster for a pharmacist interview, then the scenario completely changes. In Aster interview, if you are going Aster pharmacy interview, if you are being selected, first of all they will have a written exam for that. That would be the same questions which are repeated in DHA. So that questions will be asked again. That is a computerized exam. You have to select the right answer. In that, they will ask you 20 questions. In 20, you need to have 18 right. 18 questions should be perfect. So after that, they will proceed the same rounds of interview. I think I covered a lot of things, guys. You just have a focus while giving an interview. Just don't look here and there. Just focus on the interviewer. And best of luck for you people. I think this interview can be easily cracked. If you have some pharmacological knowledge, means you can easily crack. No need to get somewhat more stressed out. This is just a basic, and everybody have the right to ask you all the thing, because you are working in a pharmacy. You have to work alone in the pharmacy. So these people, some patients will come and ask you the mechanism of action. One more thing I forgot, mechanism of actions of few medicines they might ask you, like for me, isosorbate dinitrate, they asked how it is acting. MOI they will ask, and classification. Just go through that ecological part, pharmacology, and that's it guys. Just be focused and slightly improve your English, and you are here. Then if these 2-3 things you just revise, then you will crack the interview 100%. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will post some new videos regarding the pharmacy. And if you like my video, just comment and like it and share with your friends if it is somewhat beneficial for you people. I try to make video genuinely without faking anything. This is my way of vlogging. I just don't like to do fake vlogging. Whatever it is, I'll present to you in the front. And make sure you follow these all things, and you will crack the interview. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.